everyone, welcome to my math and video tutorials. From the previous video, I showed to you how to illustrate geometric sequence and also how to find the common ratio. This time, I will show to you now how to find the nth term of a geometric sequence. Ano ba yung formula na gagamitin natin in finding the nth term, and ano pa yung iba pang mga formula na madiderive natin from that same formula. Just enjoy watching and let me show it to you now. Okay, so the nth term of a geometric sequence can be obtained by using the formula a sub n is equal to a sub 1 times r raised to n minus 1, wherein yung a sub n is the nth term, a sub 1 is the first term, r is the common ratio, and n yung number of terms. And also, from that same formula, we can also derive the formula for the first term. So a sub 1 is equal to a sub n over r raised to n minus 1. So I will show to you the derivation later on sa mga examples natin kung paano naging ganyan yung formula natin. Now let us have some examples. Number 1, the first term of a geometric sequence is 4 and the second term is 12. What is the fifth term? Okay, let us write down the given first. Ang first term daw natin dito, or a sub 1, is equal to 4. And then yung a sub 2 natin, yung second term, is equal to 12. We are asked here to find the fifth term, or yung a sub 5. So, solution. Sulat muna natin yung ating formula in finding the nth term. So, a sub n is equal to a sub 1 times r raised to n minus 1. So, we don't have the common ratio base sa ating mga given. So, hanapin muna natin kung ano yung ating common ratio. And nakukuha natin yung common ratio by dividing consecutive terms. So, r is equal to the next term, yung a sub 2, divided by the previous term, yun yung ating a sub 1. So, substitute natin yung given, we have r equals to 12 divided by 4. So, yung common ratio natin now is equal to 3. Okay, now we have the common ratio. I-substitute na natin yung mga given values sa ating formula. So, a sub 5 now is equal to 4. Yung 4 na yan yung ating first term, times 3 na common ratio raised to 5 minus 1. Then, we have a sub 5 equals to 4 times 3 raised to 4. So, 5 minus 1 is 4. Yung 3 to the 4th power na yan is the same as 3 times 3 times 3 times 3, and that will be 81. Okay, so a sub 5 now will be equal to 4 times 81. And our final answer, a sub 5 is equal to 324. 4 times 81 is 324. Okay, so sana nakuha natin tong problem na to. Okay, let's go to the next one. Number 2, if the common ratio of a geometric sequence is equal to negative 3, find the first term if the fourth term is 324. So, ang given natin dito is r equals to negative 3. So, meron tayong common ratio na negative 3. And also, we have the fourth term, or a sub 4 equals to 324. We are asked here, or required to find the first term. So, solution. Sulat muna natin uli yung formula natin for the nth term. And let me show you how to derive the formula for the first term. Okay, ayan siya. A sub n equals to a sub 1 times r raised to n minus 1. Okay, now let us divide both sides by r raised to n minus 1. Okay, so sa right side ng ating equation, makakancel na yung r raised to n minus 1. So, that will be equal to 1. So, ang matitira na lang dun sa right side ay a sub 1. Okay, using the symmetric property, we can interchange the both sides. So a sub 1 now is equal to a sub n over r raised to n minus 1. Okay, substituting now the given values, we have a sub 1 is equal to 324. In 324 na yan yung ating fourth term. And then divided by negative 3, yung common ratio natin, raised to 4 minus 1. 4 minus 1 is equal to 3. So, a sub 1 now is equal to 324 divided by negative 3 raised to 3. So, yung negative 3 raised to 3 is the same as negative 3 times negative 3 times negative 3. And that will be negative 27. Okay, now, ang ating a sub 1 now will be 324 divided by negative 27. Divide lang natin siya. So, a sub 1 now will be equal to negative 12. Okay, so yan yung way on how to find the first term given ang ating ratio, common ratio, and ating n term. Okay, sana naintindihan natin to. Let's go to the next one. Let us go now to the last example, number 3. Find the third term of the geometric sequence whose n term is given by a sub n is equal to 7 times 5 raised to n minus 1. So, comparing that rule to the formula for the n term, ito siya, a sub n is equal to a sub 1 times r raised to n minus n. Lumalabas, given natin, yung r natin is equal to 5. And also, from the problem, ang n natin is equal to 3. And yung a sub 1 natin ay 7. Okay, so we are asked here to find a sub 3 or the third term. So, solution. So, a sub n is equal to 7 times 5 raised to n minus 1. Substitute lang natin yung mga given values. So, yung a sub n magiging a sub 3 na. Okay? Okay, so and then 3 minus 1 will become 2. So, a sub 3 is equal to 7 times 5 raised to 2. 5 squared is the same as 5 times 5 or 25. So, a sub 3 now will be equal to 7 times 25. Finally, we have the third term or a sub 3 equals to 175. Okay, that ends my video tutorial. I hope you learned something from this. God bless everyone. Thanks be to God. Bye.